Yo, what's up, guys? It's Daniel. So today I just want to do a quick video on how to use Anki and ChatGPT to help you to review your NBME practice exams. So you're gonna open up Anki. So I have Anki opened up already, and then I'm just gonna click or create a deck. So I already have a deck called NBME 26 incorrects. So I'm gonna open it. I'm just gonna add type basic and then the same deck, and then I'm gonna go open ChatGPT up, and then I'm gonna use the prompt that I created, and then it's just gonna be like, it's just gonna tell me, okay, awesome, like it's basically telling me that it's gonna do what I asked it to, and then I'm gonna just take a screenshot of a question from the practice exam that I missed or that I guessed correctly, and then I'm just gonna paste it on to ChatGPT and then send it, and then ChatGPT is going to make a question, like a similar type of question, in which I will probably use this. I'll probably just like copy this, and then I'll just paste it to this, and then I'll just paste that, and then I just copy all of this, copy all of this, and then just copy up until here, because like this doesn't matter, and then I will just put it to the back. And then what I also like to do is I also like to just put the original question on here too, just so that like I also have like a reference, like I can answer the Anki card and then read the explanation and then see if if it's relevant to the NBME question that it asked, and I just press add, and then as you can see, there's one new card, study now, and then I'll just answer it, boom, and then it'll just tell me, okay, this is the right answer, and then it'll tell me like why it's the answer, and then also tell me like why the other choices are wrong. And like, because there's so many cards that you might do, this memory trick could help. And then the question is also right here if you want to just like view it. Yeah, I think this is kind of how I reviewed the step 1 questions, or sorry, this is how I reviewed the practice exam questions, because you know the questions on the practice exams do show up on the real exam, and this is from experience. And so I feel like it's a really great idea to make an effort to really review these questions. And I don't know, I recommend starting with NBME 26 and doing all of them, essentially all the way up to like 33, or if there's 34 by the time you see it, or more. But like, you might take 26 NBME form 26, and like, you can get dogged, right? You can get like a 40% or maybe even lower. But if you like constantly do this Anki, and then you take form 27 like maybe like a week later, you're gonna see improvement in form 27 like 100%, because I feel like the concepts are like reused a lot. And I feel like that's kind of like important, because that's essentially what the test takers like to test on, right? Like, you have something like Hokum. I feel like Hokum is something that you see on almost all the forms. So I feel like you definitely need to know that, and like you might know like the basics of it for sure, but then sometimes like they like to kind of complicate the question by adding extra details. So I feel like the more you see it by doing Anki, I feel like the better you'll be prepared for the real exam. But yeah, it's just like a little tutorial, and I'll post my ChatGPT prompt in the description, so you guys can just copy and paste that. So I hope this helps. Yeah, obviously just write a comment if you have any other questions for me. Um, and like I'm just trying to help anyone that I could, anyone that I can. Sorry. Yeah, cool. Thank you.